Hey boys and girls, here we are at the Rivian stand in beautiful Vancouver, Canada. And I'm standing in front of the new R3. The R3 is the long-awaited next generation for Rivian. This, I think, is the reason why Volkswagen threw in the towel and basically threw billions of dollars at Rivian. I think this little car is absolutely what the industry is looking for, and the people in North America are looking for. It's not huge like the Rivian. It's quite cute. Grace likes the color, so that's got to be a winner right there. Let me go through it quickly. We haven't got much time here, but I want to go through and show you some of the features and functions that we've heard about and seen here with the Rivian R3. I want to have you get a look at the style of the vehicle. I think the lines are very clear and clean. This is a prototype vehicle, a design intent kind of a vehicle. But walking around, I can see that all these lines here are all absolutely perfectly done. Now I do realize that this is a show car, so things, there's some extra tickling and whatnot that's done on, but I've been around this twice now and I can't find anything that I could throw a rock at. I'm really excited about the way this thing works, the way it looks. I know that Sue, my wife, actually has already done some evaluation of this, and quite frankly, she's done a great job. But what I'm going to try and do is talk a little bit about all the rest of the stuff that they're going to let me talk about. Okay, so even though I'm not allowed to sit in the car, I can still press the seat. So I'm going to guess that these are going to be at least as comfortable as the ones that are in the other Rivians. You can see a little bit here on what the screen is going to look like. The steering wheel is a little bit different, and one of the things that I noticed here is the wheel. Now with Tesla, you've got the little mouse type of thing. This is an actual wheel. Maybe you can see it over here, and in essence, I don't know what exactly that's doing, but at least something is moving there. There's a lot of wheels on this. Here you can see that there's other. I don't know what's going on because, quite frankly, I haven't had a chance to drive or play with it. But at the end of the day, the interior looks just about as good as it can look. I noticed the little mats here. I've seen these a couple of times in China. They're made out of bamboo, I think. The car itself, just taking a look, basically, like I say, I'm not allowed to sit in it. But it looks to me like this has got a fabulous windshield for viewing and whatnot. I'm really kind of excited about pretty much everything. I wished I could get a little deeper into it, but there's a lot of rules, and I don't want to break them. The rear seat, I already know that I could probably get in at the front. The rear seat appears to have enough clearance for somebody my size anyways to get in and out. It looks a little bit tinier than some of the, like it's certainly not the same size as the RT1 that we used to have, that Sue and I used to have and loved, but this is still pretty damn good. Map pockets, I don't know what we use map pockets for anymore, but anyways, they got them in here. It's nicely appointed. Okay, so let's have a look at the rear hatch. And as you can see, it's kind of like a standard rear hatch. We've got a little bit of storage space here, not much. Maybe I could have a James Bond attaché case, but not much in here from a storage standpoint. Everything does fold down, but I'm not allowed to do it. In fact, nobody here is allowed to do it. So the one other thing is they've got you got a 110 here and a couple of jacks for your cell phone back there. I think there might be some stuff. if it's anything like the other Rivian, there's probably other things here for us to have a look at. Okay, so the same button, if I hold it for a different amount of time, 3 seconds, you get another feature. And that's the, I've got my groceries, I just want to dump them, I don't want to lift up the whole hatch, so I can drop everything I need to right in there. So this split screen is kind of a cool idea, I think. Okay, so we just popped the hood here, and you can see that we've got a small amount of room here in the front. And down here, I guess you've got enough room for virtually nothing. But at least there is some sort of a frunk. This vehicle here, because it's production intent and not really production, it doesn't have all the whiz-bang stuff like the self-closing trunk, but at the end of the, or self-closing hood. But at the end of the day, it will be coming, and for right now, they've just given me a little thing to pull here. So I'm just going to bring this down, and we're going to show you one of the things that I'm really excited about, and that is how this thing is charging. This thing charges using the Tesla charger or North American standard charger. This is the way that things should have gone. In Canada, they've made it 100%. This is the only kind of charging system that you're going to be allowed to have. This makes this car extremely valuable as far as I'm concerned. And the reason for that is because now I can go on long distance traveling and whatnot. I can use the Tesla system, or I can use any of the other systems that are out there that I want to have an app for, because everything is the same. Everything is going to be the North American charging system. Okay, so I love everything I've seen so far about the R3. I mean, everybody that I've ever recommended to go and buy a Rivian has come back and said they love it. I like the fact that this thing is going to be under 40 grand. I just think it's a great vehicle. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you to Rivian for letting us have a look at it. Thank you, RJ, for coming up with a vehicle that I really think that the industry needs right now. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.